Okay, so this is going to be the second part of the brake install video. First one was real general, just kind of showed how I made the plate and whatnot. We're going to go over a little parts, brake pedal assembly, odds and ends stuff. This will be later. Going to need some hardware, brake master cylinder, some tools, pin. This is a re-welded clevis, and there's the boot that comes with it. Now to put this strange master cylinder in, I had to do some modifications. I thought I had to drill this guy right here to recess it, but I didn't. What I did have to do is cut these guys off the car and detab them, and I'll show you where they go right now. Okay, so first off, don't make fun of my hole. It was a hard-fought battle to get that guy in, and I mismeasured the first hole. So, lesson, measure twice, cut once. Anyways, right here where these holes are, I don't know if you see those little scratches, but that is where these guys sit, because they're a spacer. Well, where these holes had to go, there was a tab sticking out. That's where they welded it to the car. So I had to come in and break these guys off and cut the tabs off of them to make room for that new master cylinder to go in. I'll give a rundown real quick. This is the plate that I made in the last video. I went ahead and wrapped it with some sticker bomb because I had it laying around, and why not. You're going to need some grade 8 hardware. You can do hex heads. I decided to do Allen's just because it's cool. These are actually going to hold the brake master onto the plate. And then some little nuts and bolts and whatnot. I'm going to go ahead and bolt this thing together, and then we'll go to installing the brake pedal assembly itself. Alright, so now you maybe get a better understanding. These guys are supposed to sit right here and act like spacers. And instead of being welded on, I had to cut them off so that they would fit. Now basically the next step is we got to put in the piston rod. So you got the piston rod, then on top of that we'll go with this rubber boot. It's a dust boot. Then you put in your jam nut, and you put on your clevis. So since I've only got 2 hands, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And that's what it should look like when it's done. And just for reference, this is the stock 240SX clevis that has been modified to fit this push rod. You have to take that assembly and fit it onto that guy right there. So once again, I've only got 2 hands, so I'm going to do that. It's pretty simple. You just push the push rod in as far as it'll go, and you slide the boot on there. Nothing complicated. Now this clevis piece right here, it just sits in back there. There's no clip or anything that holds it in. So basically what happens is you stick this whole thing in as assembly, and you put it up where you want it, and you back that jam nut all the way to the end, and then you start back turning it until you get it to match. Sorry, my finger's in the way. Until you get it to match up with the hole that you're at, so you can put your pin in. Now me personally, I like to back spin it till it meets the hole, and then give it at least 1 to 2 more turns. That way there's constantly a little bit of tension on there that holds that rod in place. Then you stick your pin in, right? And if you got it right, this little plastic piece from the factory pin will keep it from backing out long enough to get your little Jesus clip in here. And then that's it. As you can see, it's hooked up. And now all I gotta do is run some hoses.